trophy, and we'll let Daniel and Virgil carry on the celebrations between themselves. For you to stand in front of the Kop, to raise the Premier League trophy, what does it mean to you?
It's incredible, incredible. Last time we didn't have a chance to do that in front of the Kop. Today we had a chance. It's an incredible feeling to win the Premier League for this club. For this club, it's incredible.
I mean, you've had an opportunity to celebrate with these fans before. Daniel was saying he doesn't think he's ever heard them this loud.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Last time we won it in a pandemic, so it wasn't really great feeling, but still a Premier League. So winning the second one with the fans in Anfield, especially Spurs game, and now it's just, you can see it.
Virgil, sorry, just one quick one to you, but it's an important one. You get your hands on the trophy first. You get that moment of lifting the Premier League trophy. How was that?
Incredible. Obviously, I felt like the moment where we were confirmed champions against Spurs. I think it felt like 4 months ago. So it's been, you know, but listen, it was very emotional. Special day for my mom, for my wife, for my kids. It's incredible to be champions, and no one can take this one away from us.
100%. And you talked about, you know, here with your family and everybody enjoying the moment. You had a mural, you know, on the wall done recently. You're the captain of the football club. But what does it mean to you? Because I've seen you when you first came to the club to now that the fans have embraced you. Did you expect that before you came to the club, that all these things would have happened? Winning trophies, doing what you've done? I
think it's difficult to say if I expected it, but obviously I chose this club because I felt like it could happen. It could happen that I felt this connection. I love this club, I love the fans, I love the way what Liverpool stands for, and I'm really happy that I extended it with 2 years, and the love doesn't go unnoticed, so keep going.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And Mo, I can imagine you're feeling good, you're feeling happy. You could be feeling good, you're feeling happy. You scored your goal, you equaled the record.
This is, we'll
you know what time it is now? You know what time it is?
Virgil, this is your playlist, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is this the one after the
It's about, let me see you do something anyway. I need to see some moves, playboy. I need to see some moves.
Some songs now. You hear the song?
Virgil, thank you so much. No, thank you so much. We'll talk to you in a bit more detail if we get the chance. Thank you so much for pulling yourself away from the celebrations to come and talk to us. Congratulations. I know you've had a few weeks to look forward to this celebration. Is it everything you hoped it would be?
Yeah, and I would almost so as expected, because we felt the same after the Tottenham game. It's always special to win something, and at certain clubs maybe even a little bit more. I experienced this at Feyenoord, where the fans are so passionate, and it's the same and more over here.
In terms of this season and the way it's gone, and the fact that it was won so early, that there was such a big points total, could you have expected this season to have been so smooth when you took over?
No, I don't think you expect anything like this. If you look at the Premier League for the last few seasons, it was always a race to the end. Always 2 teams or even 3 teams that were competing till the last day. So yeah, to even be part of it was already very nice, let alone to win it 4 games before the end.
And I'm sure you're going to go away and enjoy, you know, this moment. Go away with your family in the summer. When does your mind switch to next season?
Probably 4 weeks ago. No, I think it never stops. But even during the season, you're already looking towards the next season. Although, of course, Richard, the sports director, is more focused on the long term than me. But he keeps me informed all the time. And as you can expect, the targets we have now didn't come up last week. We are looking for them for a long time.
And your first season in the Premier League, I mean, it's unheard of that you go and win the Premier League title. As I said, you're new to this league. I mean, at what stage of this season were you sort of thinking, we have got a great chance here of going and winning the Premier League? Was there a defining moment, maybe a game or a goal?
Nah, thinking that we would be part of it was already quite early in the season, maybe after the Man United win, where we saw that before that we played good teams, but United was, especially at that time, we expected them to be top 6 as well. So to beat them 3-0 in their stadium was for me a moment I was like, okay, we can compete for the league this season. Maybe after City away, that was really a moment where I felt like it's going to be very hard for other teams to end up above us.
And I just want to ask you about some of the pictures that we're seeing, because Trent Alexander-Arnold is making his way around the ground. We saw him incredibly emotional at the end of last season with Jurgen's last game in charge. He's been a key part of the squad for this season and this title win. You can see the emotion, and you'll have seen that behind the scenes, how much emotion and how much thought and how difficult the decision was to leave the club.
Yeah, of course. He's leaving such a great club, and he knows, he feels that. And it's not only the club he leaves, he's been at this club for 20 years. He knows everyone over here, teammates, staff members. So it's normal if you leave a club after a few years, you're probably going to miss it, let alone after 20 years, let alone if you're going to leave Liverpool. So, but again, he showed today, okay, the fans showed a great reaction towards him. But the quality he showed today again is why it's such a pity that he's going to leave.
Why did you bring him on at half-time? What was the thinking? Was it always the plan?
No, it was always the plan to give him some playing time, and I think this was a good moment for him to impact the game for 45 minutes, and Connor has done really well in the last weeks. But I think he deserved to be on the pitch for all he's done for me, for his teammates, for this club. He deserved to be one more time on the pitch at Anfield, and the reaction of the fans was, as expected, outstanding again.
I mean, when you see sort of these scenes, Daniel's just asked you about next season. Season, but we can only go off media reports, but it looks like there could be a lot of business in the summer, and Liverpool are looking like they want to get their business done early. Is that fair to say?
I'm not sure if it's going to be a lot, but we know, and the club, Richard, ownership, we're all aligned on what we try to achieve. But it's already very, very, very positive that we kept Mo and Virgil, and a few others that we tried to sign look positive. But yeah, we are very happy with the squad we are having as well, and this club has always shown if they can strengthen the team, that's what we do. But big or not, I think it's already a big summer because we won the league.
And obviously for this season, everything's worked out perfectly for you in terms of how the players have taken into your tactics, and you've took the league by storm. For next season, what do you think it's going to take? Is it a new style? Obviously, I don't want to put you in a corner here, but what do you think it's going to take for next season? Would it have to be a different style of Liverpool, or you're going to build on what you've got here?
It would be weird if I would play completely different, but we have to adapt. Always, you have to try to become better, and I think there are certainly a few things in our game that we can improve with these players, and which is normal with every team tries to do. If there's a possibility, you try to strengthen it with players you bring in. But we need to be better next season, because competition will probably be better next season as well.
Listen, Arne, I don't want you to miss the rest of the lap of honour, so thank you so much for your time. Thanks for coming over to talk to us. Congratulations. Thank you. Daniel, you're going to go in.
Hey man, it's your second Premier League title for your boyhood club.
I didn't know what to expect stepping out into Anfield today after what happened. I didn't know what to expect stepping out at Anfield today after what had happened a few weeks ago. But you know, I wanted to play for the club one more time. I said that to the manager, and he trusted me to go in there at half time. So, and to get the reception that I got means more than anything to me. You know, I've played hundreds of games for the club, but I've never felt so loved and so cared for than today. And from the bottom of my heart, I hope that one day the fans and the supporters of this club will be able to recognise the hard work and everything that I've done for the team, because there wasn't a day, there wasn't a minute, there wasn't a second that I didn't think about the team. From 6 years old to 26 now, 20 years is a very, very long time, but I've loved every single minute of it, the ups and the downs, coming through the academy, making it into the first team, then being part of the first team properly. It's been an honour and a privilege for me to be a part of this club.
Has it sunk in yet that this is the last time you'll play for Liverpool?
No, because it's all I've ever known. So, you know, at times you catch yourself wondering, yeah, you'll be back next season, and then you realise, no, that's not the case, because it's changed. But I'll remember these moments for the rest of my life, especially a day like today. It goes down as the best day for me in my life. A very, very special day and a very special achievement for the team and for the club.
And you know, your memories that you've experienced at this football club, for you, of course, you know, they're going to live on forever with you. But what does this football club mean to you, and what has it meant to you to play for Liverpool?
Everything. Like I said, I give absolute... One sec.
The ownership from the board perspective. Look, this is a big financial win, winning the Premier League trophy. But just purely on an emotional, on a human level, what does this mean?
I think, look, obviously winning number 20 is so important. Winning is why we do this. And from Fenway Sports Group perspective, from all of us at the club, just incredibly proud of the squad, incredibly proud of Arne, Richard, the entire backroom staff, everybody that works at the football club. Everybody works every single day to try and win a trophy, and now that we're able to do it, it's really, it's magical.
Give us some insight into the decision to appoint Arne Slot as successor to Jurgen Klopp. It was a job that many thought would be impossible to do.
Well, I think we had the benefit of time in one sense. Jurgen obviously made the decision and then made his announcement in January. And that allowed for a bit of a reset in a sense. Obviously Michael Edwards coming in at FSG Football, then hired Richard, and they then had the time to go through a proper process to find the right person. Obviously you never know until the person comes in and takes the role, but he's been fantastic. He's taken what was a very strong squad and built on what was existing, and obviously they just were relentless this year. It's been really fantastic.
Arne was very tight-lipped about summer plans. Can you give us any more insight into how busy or otherwise Liverpool might be?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. As you know, Kelly, when we have something to say, we'll say it. That's the way we operate at this club, and hopefully we'll have things to say, but until then, we won't be giving anything away.
We'll be keeping our ears on it. Thank you very much for that, Billy. Thank you for coming over, and congratulations. Thank you.
Well, so this moment now with the fans, this is, you know, the first time you get to experience this. What does it actually feel like for all the hard work you've done behind the scenes at the football club to be part of these moments?
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it really is. It's, I think, getting the opportunity to have clinched the trophy a couple of weeks ago is getting everybody a little bit of a chance to kind of breathe. You know, the season is so relentless, match after match after match, and particularly after number 19 when we won during COVID, and having empty stadiums when we clinched, and we had the trophy lift, having no one in the stands, and honestly, it was heartbreaking to be here by ourselves without our supporters. So this is, you know, this is so well deserved for everybody, and just so happy that we could do it here at Anfield.
Yes,